The Middle East's fragile calm shattered as Iran launched a direct, massive missile assault on Israel, marking a new, dangerous phase in their conflict. For the first time, this is open warfare, no longer fought by proxies but by two powerful militaries facing off. Sirens blared across Israel, forcing millions into bomb shelters as missiles targeted strategic sites from Tel Aviv to Haifa. This escalation follows the collapse of US-led nuclear talks with Iran, which expired without agreement. Iran's leadership claims the attack is retaliation for Israeli aggression, vowing painful revenge. Daily life in Israel has ground to a halt, airspace closed, public gatherings banned, and families sheltering in fear. The world now watches, anxious over how Israel will respond to this unprecedented direct assault. The stakes have never been higher, with the threat of a wider regional war looming. Iran's missiles struck deep into Israel's cities, with Haifa and Tel Aviv suffering the worst. In Haifa, a missile collapsed a residential building, killing 2 and injuring dozens. Rescue workers searched rubble through the night. Tel Aviv's skyline was pierced by missile trails. Apartment blocks were hit, injuring over 40 people and leaving the city in shock. The psychological toll is immense. Families huddle in shelters, children traumatized, and once busy streets now deserted. Ben Gurion Airport's closure has isolated Israel, halting travel and commerce. Schools and businesses are shut, and the death toll continues to rise. Each casualty is a personal tragedy, and for many the war's devastation is now heartbreakingly close to home. The conflict's true cost is measured not just in lives lost, but in the fear and uncertainty gripping the nation. For Israelis, the war is no longer distant. It's at their doorstep. Iran's choice to target Haifa was deliberate. This city is Israel's economic lifeline, home to its largest port and vital industries. By striking Haifa, Iran aimed to disrupt trade, damage infrastructure, and send a message that nowhere is safe. Haifa also symbolizes coexistence, with Jewish and Arab communities living side by side. Its targeting is meant to sow fear and division. The attack hit near a major naval base, challenging Israel's military dominance in the north. Each missile strike is calculated to inflict economic, military, and psychological damage. Haifa's residents now live with the scars of their city's importance, physically and emotionally. The city's strategic value makes it a likely target for future attacks, deepening anxiety. For Haifa, the price of prominence is a new harsh reality. Iran's strategy is saturation, launching waves of missiles and drones to overwhelm Israel's defenses. With one of the region's largest missile arsenals, Iran aims to break Israel's shield and its people's resolve. The psychological impact is as important as the physical. A sky full of missiles is meant to instill terror and helplessness. But this approach is costly. Each barrage depletes Iran's stockpile and risks weakening its long-term military strength. Iran's reliance on missiles highlights its air force's limitations, forcing it to fight from afar. The conflict is a test. Can relentless missile fire force a technologically advanced adversary to yield? The answer may redefine warfare in the Middle East. Israel's survival depends on its advanced, multi-layered air defense. Iron Dome, David's Sling, and Arrow systems intercept threats at every range. But defense is expensive. Each interceptor costs far more than the missiles it destroys, raising questions about sustainability. During saturation attacks, the financial burden on Israel skyrockets. Israel is not alone. The US, UK, and France have provided crucial support, intercepting threats and sharing intelligence. American military assets and real-time data have bolstered Israel's shield, and advanced US systems may soon be deployed. This international coalition underscores the conflict's global stakes. President Trump has reaffirmed US support, while Jordan and others have acted to prevent escalation. The network of allied defense is formidable, but Iran's relentless attacks are testing its limits. The cost of defense, financial and strategic, grows with every missile wave. Israel's shield is strong, but the pressure is mounting. Israel's response is guided by 3 clear objectives: cripple Iran's nuclear program, destroy its missile capabilities, and decapitate its strategic leadership. Strikes have already hit Iranian nuclear sites, including Natanz, and targeted missile launchers and command centers. Covert operations inside Iran aim to disrupt military infrastructure and leadership. High-profile Iranian commanders and scientists have reportedly been killed, escalating the stakes. Netanyahu has vowed the campaign will continue until these goals are met, signaling a long, determined fight. Rumors of Operation Black Horizon suggest even broader ambitions. Israel seeks not just retaliation, but a fundamental shift in the regional balance of power. A swift ceasefire is unlikely. This is a fight for the future of the region. The missile war erupted after diplomacy collapsed. US-led talks with Iran failed, and both sides turned to force. Civilians pay the price. Israelis live in fear of missiles, while Iranian cities reel from Israeli airstrikes with hundreds killed or wounded. Economic fallout is global. Oil prices surge, markets tumble, and uncertainty spreads. The UN and world leaders call for restraint, but their pleas go unheeded as violence escalates. The US struggles to support Israel while containing the conflict's spread. A last-ditch diplomatic meeting in Oman offers slim hope, but prospects are bleak. Iran's new military leaders promise harsher retaliation. Israel remains resolute. The risk of a wider, multi-front war grows, with groups like Hezbollah and the Houthis watching closely. For civilians, fear and anxiety are the new normal. Peace feels distant, and survival is the priority. As the world watches, the need for clear, reliable reporting has never been greater.